Welcome back, MDRN, and this is Mechabellum. We're going to our final game of this week's tournament. Let's see who we get. Wait, what the is this? Go on then. Next game, I'm going to walk into the game. We're going to play Ranged Burst Fire Farseer plus Chaff Clear. That's my entire plan, and we'll see if we can make it work. What the? I think editing the RN just did something. But I can't. We've got a tournament game starting right now. Okay, here we go. We're against Mojo. We're playing Spoiler again. 2 wins, 1 loss versus our 1 win, 2 losses. So we're trying to deny him 2nd place and poach ourselves a medal if we can. Oh yeah, here we go. We're going to play Farseer, and we're going to play Burst Range Farseer. And we'll see what beats it. Yeah, I'll do an early aerial specialist. We'll go Phoenix to begin with, then pivot out of Phoenix into Farseer. We've got our early tanks. Let's get these spread out in our normal formation. Standard crawlers. Let's have a look. Got no anti-air, so yes, we're going to go. Hang on. Quick supply. He could buy anti-air. Well, force him to make the mistake. Or assume he hasn't made the correct play against us. And he is mini. So midweek tournament. Advanced Group 2 second runner-up, so another 3rd place player. Asymmetrical aggro. Farseer's gonna have to Farseer's? Phoenix is gonna have to travel a long way to deal with it. Alright, here we go. Where's his avatar from? I kind of recognize it, but I kind of don't. It's probably an anime of some kind. Just the art style. Alright, we have quick supply going mass recruitment to get even more crawlers on round 1, so we spent 150 for an extra unit of crawlers. Okay. No anti-air, so we win this round by default. I think I would have gone with the unit of fangs, but I guess he couldn't unlock fangs if he's unlocked crawlers. Okay. Oh, cheeky missile in the corner. Will that kill off our phoenixes? I don't think so if they come in from a reasonable angle. Would one crawler break away from the group and go for the tower? Don't think it will. Yeah, all the crawlers are going into the main body of his force. Phoenix is doing okay. We're going to lose this tower fairly soon now. And you're going to slowly watch Phoenix kill off crawlers. Unless the tanks have already cleared them. Oh, the tanks might have already cleared them. Depends on the tower timing. Come on, tanks, kill off all the crawlers. Most of them are down. There we go. And then we just get to watch Phoenix slowly pick off units. Yeah. It's quite clever how units have a slight variance between their shot delay. So you don't end up with the same units both double shooting the same target every round, which would look really unnatural. So you end up with a slight desync on the unit shots. Every game has a slightly different seed, which gives you different randomness. It is deterministic, so you can do the replay system, obviously. Redeploy. Advanced shield, mobile beacon, improves hardware. I'm gonna go advanced shield device. Gonna level this tower. Gonna oil. Oh, hang on, I can't afford to level the tower and oil. And I think oil is the important one on round 2 versus asymmetrical aggro. Slow his tanks down, slow his crawlers down. He's gonna have some late fangs to pick off our happy little phoenixes. Let's get our fangs going ourselves. And then prepare for the Farseer. Rivals. We've got Mustangs. Okay. What text does he run? Oh, he runs armor on the hounds. That's fairly rare to see. It means he doesn't run mechanical rage. Okay, and standard Mustangs. I'd expect corner hounds soon. I probably need to position against that. We'll see what free units were offered. I want Farseer. Mobile beacon trying to avoid the oil, but doesn't get it. I'll just stay away from the Phoenix to the end of the round. Stay away from the tanks till the end of the round, is the case may be. Oil's grand. I could go Stormcaller here for slowing everything down and grouping it all up. You see how it's all bunched up there. Stormcaller rockets raining in now would be amazing. Or even better, Vulcan igniting this and scorching it all to the ground. Yeah. Right. We are looking at Mustang supremacy here, I think. It's going to get our tower as well, despite the oil. Quick supply doing tempo things. Makes sense. Tempo is king, as we have proven time and time again. This is not a good board for Farseer Burst Fire, sadly. There's an incendiary bomb, so he's expecting me to ignite this, so he's going to go for Hound Sprinkler this turn, so I'm not going to ignite it. Instead, we're going to go Intensive Training, or Photon Coating. Intensive Training. I'd love to go Vulcan with Intensive Training, but we might just wait for next turn and see what free unit we get, because we're guaranteed a free unit, because we've not had one so far. What do I use here? I'm going to go Stormcaller set, like we talked about last time. And I'm going to go another Stormcaller Central. And then Crawlers to cover this. Yeah. Hang on, if I do that, 200 left over, then I wouldn't be able to afford the level up my Phoenixes, which I think is too good. So pass up. Do I go level 3 Phoenixes? Probably an overcommit, right? Yeah, but they're fun. Go on. Level 3 Phoenixes it is. And then we just do a second Stormcaller set. Here in the centre-ish. Quite close, I've got space for another giant there if I want it. Hang on. These guys need to be one further over this way to leave space for a giant. There we go. Well remembered, DRN. Range Mustangs, avoiding the oil. And corner, Hounds, and Crawlers. Fairly standard. We just drop a Rhino there, dealt with. And then he has to drop Phantom Rays in between. So we just go a level 2 Rhino instead. And there's some Mustangs behind. We are aerial, so we need to be using more aerial specialist things. So maybe a Wraith to answer the flank would be good, but then he just goes anti-air Mustangs and then we're sad. Doing okay here. Phoenixes will die and give levels to his Mustangs though, which would be very sad. Because the Crawlers will distract them for days. And the Mustangs will get tons of XP, so maybe it was stupid to go level 3 on the Phoenixes, but it was fun. And I'm here for fun. Despite what I say about balance and grumbling about my units being weak and enemy units being strong. And none of these being great for me. So he goes Typhoon and drops Typhoon there. Fire Badger as a mini Vulcan. It's just too short range though. Take big Saber Teeth and use them as tanks. Field maintenance. Hit the Typhoons and sell some. Yeah, I think we do. And we stay just outside that missile. Kind of hard to see, but there's the missile line right here. Because they come in with less than 5,000 health, so the missile would kill them, unless we stay just outside the missile range to begin with. These guys can just go here. And then just go Wraith. Or do I go Rhino? I think I go Rhino. Get another Phoenix set here. And then we go Elite Recruitment, Mr. Rhino. It has to be level 2 to be able to kill Typhoons and survive everything. 150 left over. Level the tower? Yeah, level the tower. It's about time. Probably pressure over this side now. Show me what you got. Didn't go Typhoon. Fire Badger with range. He's got Mustangs with range and Fire Badgers with range. Interesting. Does run arm on Sledgehammers. With the Photon Coating. He's so bunched up though, it does feel like a Vulcan game. But then everything feels like a Vulcan game to me. And I came in here wanting to play Farseer Burst Fire. We'll see. But yeah, Armor Rhino could do quite well here. Both the Mustangs and the Fire Badgers struggle versus it. Maybe I was wrong to get additional Phoenixes. I just like balancing my board where I can. Rhino strutting his stuff. Takes forever to level though. Because there are units that Bearlight will never allow to be carries, and Rhinos are one of them. They're too powerful, too potent. Your potions are too powerful. And this tower will take forever for us to kill. Sad panda. Maybe I'm just not in a happy place right now in terms of the game, right? Lost a couple of my 2v2 partners to attrition, which makes me sad. Yeah. I think we're selling these typhoons because they did nothing. They might provoke a response though. Take armor on this guy? Yeah, we take armor on this guy. 100 left over. Kinda want a loan. Level the Vulcan. And pop a shield right there. Will it do anything? It'll save the Vulcan and save a bit of chaff. Yeah, we'll do that. Happy with that. See what we get. No response, just happy to ignore the typhoons. Kinda sad. So I've responded to a 200 cost flank with 300 cost, 500 cost, plus 300, that's 800 cost there. To answer a 200 cost flank, but it does get value coming forwards afterwards anyway. And the armor is good versus everything here, and the fire badges and the mustangs. Just these mustangs are crying out for a damage item, and Belite will give it next turn, but then we'll have level 2 Vulcan with damage item as well. So things will balance out, we'll just have to be patient. Probably going to sell the tank, because they're not really doing a lot for us right now. 100 kills. 100 kills. Steady. We do need more chaff clear. Whew. Spending money on missiles. I'm spending money on shields though, so's he. Right, level 2 Vulcan, show us your stuff. Kill things. Please? Thank you. There we go. Decent damage is already our top DPS. Decent kills. Unlocking our Phoenixes. Snipe from this flank, makes sense. Should have put another Rhino over there at some point. Yeah, no worries. We still have Typhoon, and we still have Bulletproof Rhino. He's not scared of anything on the board. Literally everything on the board cannot hurt him. Yeah. Level 2 tower, too tanky. Fire badges do nothing. Maybe I just level up the tower then, and ignore these fire badges. I did loan though, which is possibly a bad move. Stormclaw's not doing a huge amount anymore, I think. 17,800. Okay, these Stormclaws are gone. Melter, Fortress, Marksman. Fortresses are weak this patch. Arclights? I kinda like... I kinda like them. Just range EMP isn't bad. Oil's not bad for us here either. We don't have a ton of money this turn, we've only got 900 out of a possible 1200. I'm just thinking, is it a melting point? Or triple marksman? I think it's triple marksman. Because we can always go a Vulcan best partner to make better use of the marksman. I'm going to sell these Stormcrawlers. I'm going to go range on the Vulcan. Another Vulcan over here. It feels too far away. Another Vulcan over here. Clear that flank and kill these guys. I should have sold these, but... Nah, I'm happy keeping those. We'll just drop another Rhino over there. Just answers the flank. It says, hey, you need to put Phantom Rays down here. And then we've got Phoenixes. I've got Phoenixes, why did I go Sniper? Because it's good damage. Yeah, simple really. And I'm going to do oil this way. So I think he's going to try and pull that way with these Mustangs. Loan range, it's round 6. Now I'm going to float another turn where I don't loan. And I'm going to unlock Overlord so it doesn't show up. Show me what you got. Fortress, fair plays. So predicted. Mustang Mobile Beacon, and I was wrong. We do have Fortress versus Phoenix. Does Financier on them. It's Fortress versus Vulcan as well. And Rhino. Marksman connects, doing damage. Fortress is distracted. Kind of sad I sold these Stormcrawlers now, because they're not bad versus fortresses. A good round for us with the oil. Still haven't broken these shields though. We kept Giants alive. That's good damage without taking a lone or temporary range last turn. Now we have laser sights offered to us, or barrier. Wow, both great items. I'm gonna go... barrier. It's kind of too good to pass up. I'm gonna do it on this fella in the centre, where the missile might come in. We'll leave the Stormcrawlers doing their thing. Vulcan's doing theirs. I think we do another Vulcan over here. We do a Scorch on the Vulcans. I think these Typhoons are getting sold even though they got the level up, because I could go level 3 in these Typhoons, but they're not good versus forts. Let's get rid of them. Tanks aren't good versus forts either. Marksman got his level up. I think we're literally just... come at me, bro, I am the Vulcan player. Interesting looking burst fire Farseers you've got there, young man. Remind me, what was the plan again? I've got a lone range. Damage up at the tower to make better use of our Vulcans. Is he going to go Phantom Ray? Phantom Ray? We do have this Phoenix set though. They're just chipping away. Got the level up, but I couldn't afford it. That's okay. See what we're going for? Barrier, range, forts. Okay. And... okay. Not sure what this achieves. Normally you see that sort of mobile beacon with Phoenixes. Not with crawlers at the back line, but it doesn't matter. Right, we need some shield breaking, we need some shield cracking. Scorch isn't bad. Level 2 with Scorch is even better. He's connecting in the centre. Oh, where's double mobile beacon? Oh, I didn't notice he took 2 mobile beacons. He's going to take our tower. No, he's not. Phoenix is connected. Forts are just weak this patch. I'm sorry. That's GG. Sorry, dude. Fort's very weak at the moment. In the old days, Fort should just annihilate Vulcan. Which doesn't. Fort is a tame little kitten right now. And that was before the air units got nerfed as well. So, like, Fort should have struggled while air dominance was the thing, because it can't really interact with big air units. The anti-air barrage doesn't scale. But even with the big air units taken off the table by Farseers, Forts are still just in the dumpster tier. And I'm not happy with balance like that, I'm sorry. I don't care if Fort at average MMR is 50% win rate. Fort is a terrible unit right now in slightly higher MMR. I know I'm not that high in MMR at 1700, but yeah. I don't know, it's the problem with balancing for win percents, is you end up balancing for the average player, which is fine, but at the higher end of the table, people just abuse the strong units. I don't know how to fix that. How does League of Legends do it? The high skill champions always end up in the dumpster tier, don't they? So that the one tricks in Grandmaster and above can't abuse it. Yeah, it's a hard life. Oh well, we got our second win. We punched up, we played Spoiler, we spoiled someone else's tourney. I'm sorry, dude. I played Vulcan, which is probably a strong unit this patch as well, just because forts are weak, and Chaff Clear is always good. It's an evergreen unit. Things I shouldn't have done. Maybe I shouldn't have sold these Stormcrawlers, but they weren't doing a lot the turn before, and then he drops the Fortress in. I mean, who could predict Fortress? I guess you could kind of predict Fortress. Maybe I should spend the free unit turn predicting what my opponent will play, and then counter that. I'm afraid I've tried that in the past and gotten it wrong, and then gotten smashed. By being too clever for my own good. Like taking anti-air on Wasp, and then my opponent doesn't pick the enemy Wasp, so it's kind of a dead tack. I don't know. Kind of think he should have taken the Phantom Rays, put the Fire Badges in the second slot, and then Phantom Rays in the third slot, and then gone Burst Phantom Ray to pop these Rhinos. It's why I took the level 2 Rhino in the first place, so that it could survive the Phantom Ray with Burst Fire. It's the risk of going range Fire Badger and range Mustang. As a single unit with armor is unkillable. And both of those died to Vulcans. Anyway. See how much comp power we've gained or lost? A good amount, I suspect, yes. And we're back up to 1787. Yay! And we finished the tournament. And I came third! 2 and 2 and came third. What? I guess most minor points. I was not expecting that. I was grumbling all tournament about the balance, then ended up third. My only loss was War Factory and Burst Fire Farseer, which I'm sure will be nerfed tomorrow. Ah well, hope you had some fun. Let's go and grab our medal. There it is! The second runner-up, which I won't get to wear. Ah well. Editing DRN here, as closure to this sorry arc of grumbling and depressed DRN. I think 10 hours after we played this tournament, both War Factory and Farseer were nerfed heavily, though some might say Farseer is still out there. Well, thank you for watching as always. Hope you had some fun. Sorry for the griping and the grumbling. It comes from a place of love and frustration. We all want the game to be as good as it can be and fun all round. But I should definitely leave the armchair balanced discussion and analysis to smarter folks than myself. I'm just here to watch giant mechs smash each other to bits with lasers and rockets. Peace. I'll see you next time.